Does the murder and strangulation of Alexis Sharkey, the disappearance of 5-year-old Summer Wells, the missing 3-year-old little girl Madeleine McCann, that's a cold case still to this day, and Candus Bly, aka Candus Wells, the mother to missing little 5-year-old Summer Wells, as well as the annihilation of Shanann Watts, Bella Watts, and Celeste Watts by Chris Watts, the husband and father, have in common? Well, let's get into it. Let's start with Alexis Sharkey, who was found dead on the side of the road by a garbage crew, the god of chaos, and yeah, all that. Anyway, I was looking at her pictures, and she's very beautiful, but the first thing I noticed when I looked at this picture, guys, what do you see? What do you see? Does she not have cat eyes? Like literal. Both eyes have cat-like pupils. You think I'm kidding? She's showing it. She's showing it off. I'm just fascinated the fact that she was in Colorado, same as the Watts family, that she works for an MLM, that her husband looks exactly like Kratos. Like I said, found naked, butt-ass naked, like she just got out of the tub. She looks perfect, like a doll, just like the guy said when he found her naked, lifeless, strangled body on the side of the road. He thought she was a mannequin. Really study this, guys. Just leave your comments below. Coloboma is a very rare congenital anomaly that occurs when the baby's eye or eyes do not develop properly in the womb. It usually happens by the 15th week. That affects the pupil, and it turns out to be shaped like a keyhole, or a chi hole. Is a chi hole a key to a portal? Anyway, I noticed Madeleine McCann had this type of eye, as does Alexis Sharkey. And then Candus Wells is dressed up like a Harlequin, or Harley Quinn, or the Joker, or the Baphomet. And she's representing that eye shape with the makeup. So I find that fascinating, as that represents the eye of Horus, aka the all-seeing eye, the hive mind eye, the one bloodline that runs everything still. The world-ruling lowercase g god kings of antiquity. Interesting that Alexis Sharkey, to which a Coloboma in the iris looks like a keyhole. Then we have the disappearance of Madeleine McCann at the age of 3 from a resort in the Algarve on the evening of May 3rd, 2007, right before Cinco de Mayo. And then we have the mysterious death of the guy, Mark Warner, who also has like an odd-shaped eye, possibly Colobomos as well. And P.S., I said accused of misusing Madeleine McCann donations is found dead. Madeleine McCann's parents were the ones using the money to pay their car payment and mortgage. The Portuguese police named the McCanns as suspects, and when it emerged, they had used public donations to pay $2,000 installments on their mortgage. So this guy was the private detective hired by the McCanns, and he found out too much stuff. So was he silenced? Question mark. That was the private eye that got murdered. Now get this. Madeleine McCann eye death mark. Madeleine McCann has an eye condition known as Coloboma. So we're going to tell you what I found. So hang on to your hats. And let's break down the unusual key-shaped pupil that connects all these cases together. Let's get it. The first thing I did was look up colo, as it's the first part of the word Coloboma. So walk with me, guys. I search what is the meaning of colo, and this pops up. Are you freaking kidding me? Colorado. I was like, my God. Okay, so the first part of Coloboma, the eye pupil that's shaped like a key, a skeleton key, means Colorado, where all these murders are happening. Okay, let's keep going. Now on to the second half, Bomu.
Bomu.
A river 500 miles long in West Central Africa, forming the boundary between the Democratic Republic of the Congo and the Central African Republic, and uniting with the Ulele River to form the Ubangi River. So I went down, and I was like, what's Bomix? The type of genus Bombacidae, including the domestic silkworm moth, Bomix morai, sea silkworm. So, of course, I clicked on silkworm. You're going to trip when you see this, guys. Silkworm. Any of several trees with lustrous wood, such as caliber tree. So I clicked on caliber tree. A tropical American shrub or small tree of the family whose bark yields a silky fiber used in cordage. Cords bind people, right? And whose wood is valuable for staves. I wasn't sure what a stave was, so I looked it up. In Western musical notation, the staff or stave is a set of 5, Summer Wells was 5, horizontal lines and 4 spaces that each represent a different musical pitch, or in the case of a percussion staff, different percussion instruments. Why did I think of the Pied Piper or a devil with a pitchfork? Anywho, then I clicked on, it gave a choice to look up something. It said, look up Calibrium mana. So I did, and it says, see mana, sense 2. So I clicked on that. Manna.
Manna.
Food miraculously supplied to the Israelites in their journey through the wilderness. B. Divinely supplied spiritual nourishment. C. A usually sudden and unexpected source of gratification, pleasure, or gain. In the second definition, it's the Swedish dried exudate of Eurasian ash. So everything that God does, God rained manna down on the Israelites because they were hungry in the desert, and it's a heavenly food, right? So if God has a manna, right, then the enemy does too. And his is made of ash, which comes out of Hades, right? And it says that contains mannitol and has been used as a laxative and demulcent, a demulsifier. Then I clicked on mannitol, a slightly sweet crystalline. If you guys watch my videos, you know we've been doing the Watts case and talking about Nikki Kessinger had crystals, and then the whole valley is made of crystal. There's a whole portal. There is a whole portal connected to all these places right there in San Luis Valley or Crestone in Colorado, where Alexis Sharkey went with her husband right before she was murdered, as did Chris Watts with his mistress, Nicole Kessinger, right before he murdered his family. Okay, then I clicked on Mano. And I'm like, it says see man. So I clicked on that. Man.
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 Horus. I almost fell over when I saw Horus. The eye of Horus, the all-seeing eye of Horus. But that's how I'm shown things, guys. That's how things come together and get confirmed. Okay, let's get back to the video. On Candus Wells, Summer Wells, the 5-year-old little girl that went missing from Tennessee on June 15th, literally 5 days before the summer solstice. Madeleine McCann went missing right before Cinco de Mayo. Then you have this picture from the Watts. Remember this picture of the doll? This gets creepy, guys, right? So you have this picture. This is a sketch of the alleged guy that someone saw possibly abducting Madeleine McCann. Then we have almost the identical picture of Summer Wells with the milk cartons. Like the milk cartons for missing children. Is that a tell? Question mark. Children that are trafficked, they're showing the red shoes as like a symbology, like the Wizard of Oz. We have the picture of Summer Wells wearing her Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz red shiny shoes. Like, click your heels 3 times, I want to go home. And then you have the Pope rocking them. Why does the Pope wear red shoes? What is the symbolic meaning? Why is he walking down a red carpet? Why are so many people in power wear the red shoes? Why is Little Nas X selling Satan shoes with blood in them, showing the eye of Horus? Why the red shoes, people? Why do you think? Are they walking in ritual sacrificial blood? Is that what it represents? Walking in the blood of the innocent? Leave your comments below. Then you have a picture on Alexis Sharkey's IG. The triple arches in this picture, and it's on a mountain. Then we have where Madeleine McCann was abducted from, up on a hill with the arches. Everything's coded, guys. Then you have Summer Wells' house up on a hill, in the center of a hill, with the back arches. Yep. Look at the place. This is where Madeleine McCann was abducted from. Looks exactly like the Alexis Sharkey pictures, as well as Summer Wells' house, believe it or not. Theirs is just a country version. They always have to put a picture with the gates. And even Summer Wells' house is up on a hill. And it's got the little porch right there, which is a portal, a gate, an arch. This whole country is set up with temples, temple mounds, eyes of Horus, obelisks. They all mean something. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, help us out and give us a thumbs up and a subscribe. And hit the notification bell so that you're alerted when we upload new videos. Thank you so much for walking with me. And comment your thoughts below, guys. Let me know what you think of this. And you know how we do it. We'll be back soon with another video.